Back to dignity, that's the call of the day. Where purpose hits different and hope finds its way. Investing in people and helping folks win at life. Turning struggle into power, turning pressure into light.
So Mumu, we were talking about refugee camp in Rwanda, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. East Africa, you mentioned that you grew up in it. You said life was hard. When I hear that, I want to know, because I'm being nosy, how does that look? Life is hard. In my mind, I'm thinking food was probably scarce, water was scarce. I'm thinking the living conditions wasn't, what you wanted. And the reason I'm thinking that is because that's what I understand here, living in America.
Yeah.
Where I grew up poor, and they call it the ghetto or the hood, or just a poor area.
Yeah.
And again, I grew up in Greenville, Mississippi, where we didn't have running water, and it's not because it wasn't available. It's just that we couldn't afford water bills sometimes. So you go home, hey, the water's turned off, that kind of situation.
Yeah.
And then lights would get turned off just because just didn't have the funds to pay the light bill. I know it sounds rough and embarrassing, but most people who know me kind of know that story of my background. So we say life is hard. Again, me growing up in the hood, food, you may have food for 4 or 5 days out of 30 days. The rest of the days, you're just kind of getting by on whatever is around, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And as a kid, I remember, growing up, and in my head, I'm, say if I ate something right now and I didn't finish the meal.
Yeah.
Later that day, I'll be thinking, man, I should have ate that food earlier because I'm hungry right now. It's that kind of situation. So,
yeah.
So when you say grew up hard, I know it's subjective. Hard means different things to different people.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't mind, if you can describe, how does hard life feel and look in a refugee camp?
So I would say when it came to food wise, school wise, I wouldn't really say about housing stuff because I knew no better. So
say housing, you say?
Housing stuff, housing, where we would stay at, because I knew no better. So I kind of we had these small houses. And
describe the small house. What does that look like?
I don't know how to describe it.
What's the material like? What they make the house out of?
We will make it ourselves.
Out of what? Like mud? Out of dirt?
Yeah, mud. We'll make it with kind of I don't know how to say it. But
we'll probably pull up a picture so we can kind of show the audience.
Yeah.
But in my head, I'm thinking what we would call a hut with the straw on top. Is it like that, or is it like tan or zinc on top of it? Was it the roofing of it?
It was made out of wood.
Okay.
So I wouldn't really know how to describe it, but I could show you guys a picture.
Yeah, we'll
so
see
you kind of get how it looked. Yeah. But it had one room.
Okay.
And then in that room, that's where we put our dishes and everything. So we would sleep with everybody would sleep in that one room. That's how the housing was. But I wouldn't really complain about the house, But
did you guys have beds and stuff? Slept on a bed, a mattress or something, or?
Some people, some people. And you will only have it if you have somebody that lives outside of the camp that has money, to help. But most people would just sleep on the floor, But the food wise, we had these people. I think their name was UNH or something. I don't remember. But they would bring us food and that for a whole month, right? But the food wasn't enough. It will maybe last you a week, and then the rest of the days, they say if it lasted you maybe 10 days, and then you have 20 days to go, you have to figure out a way to eat, to survive. Right. So we will go most days without eating, and then you see your mom crying, and not just praying to God, But yeah, there's most of the days we'll go like without eating or not knowing how we're gonna survive. And I mean, mom is like a Christian, so she believes in
Yeah.
God. Sometimes I'll see her
I
like
see her
praying
reading her
for,
Bible. I see her
yeah,
reading it.
yeah, like praying for miracles and stuff.
Mhm.
That's how we're able to survive, like
Wow.
food wise.
Wow.
The water, like getting water was hard. Sometimes we'll get water. They will bring us water like in the camp, but most of the time we'll have to go like out of the camp to get water. And some people like will get raped, like girls,
Oh, really?
because
Oh, man.
I guess the people that live there, I kind of don't want to talk about it much, but it was so I mentioned the genocide that happened, right? It was between like Tutsi and Hutu.
I heard
And
about that.
yeah,
Mhm.
so
Mhm.
I guess the people outside, they kind of like hated us
Mhm.
because
Mhm.
I don't know. But so
You
when
say
we'll,
hated you guys, you say?
yeah,
Okay.
so when we'll go like to get water, because we would have to go like outside the camp to
Yeah.
search for water. Um, like the kids our age would like run after us. So most of the yeah, and then most of the kids would get raped or killed.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so it was hard getting food,
Mm.
getting water. Um, like it was kind of like I don't know. It was a struggle. I would say it was a struggle, like growing up. And then it happened like for years. I feel like the people that were even born before me, like I will see my brother going to get water, and then we'll just pray for he comes back
Hopefully,
safe.
safe return.
Yeah, or they will go, and then if he went with like maybe 10 people,
Yeah.
2 people will go missing,
Oh, really?
and then we had nobody to like help us like get the kids back. So it was like kind of like, well, I have to survive. So it was hard.
How do you think that affects you today? Just having known that trauma, and do you feel any pain or remnants of it today in like your life now?
I would say because there are more people there, and mostly like the people I grew up with, my friends that I went to school with, they're still there. So I
In the
wouldn't
refugee
say,
camp?
yeah,
They still got the camp up?
yeah. I have my cousins over there. I have like so much family like back there. So when I see my life now, I kind of like thank God, and like I want to be able to help them to feel like you know to make a difference.
How can you help them? How can you help them right now? Like you're here and there. Like, how do you help them?
How do we help them? So food wise, or like going to school, because we had to stop, like we had um so we had these how do I say this, we only were able to go to school for like elementary school, and then like half of high school,
Okay.
and then like um wait, we only had to go to school for like elementary school and middle school. So after middle school, if you didn't have money, that means like your life is over, like you're not going to school no more, because you have to pay, and
Oh, okay. That's right.
we
That's
got no
right.
jobs,
That's right.
so the way I feel like I can help them
Right.
is maybe like help them continue, like
Education, right?
Yeah,
So pay
education
for their school
wise.
fees.
Yeah, pay for the school fees.
And what happens if when they graduate? What does life look like? 'Cause in the refugee camp, they graduate. Like then
Yeah.
what? Then what do you do?
I don't know, cause they're not even able to get a job. But if they graduate with like higher scores,
Yeah.
they can get like a scholarship, from those
Oh.
people, and then they send them like in another country, cause they're not able to work in Rwanda as refugees. So it's like you grow up there, right? You go to school, even if you're like smart enough to kind of like finish the middle school, you just wait to get married, get kids. Like your life ends there. You have
the
no
refugee
future.
camp?
Yeah,
Oh man.
yeah. So
Are they ever going to shut down this refugee camp? I know that question doesn't sound like a smart question, but
Yeah.
I think people want to know, they're going to shut it down. Like what's next for those people in the refugee camp?
I don't know. I don't think they will shut the refugee camp down, because like there is a lot of people, right? There is like so much people, and then it wasn't even us only. There was like other camps too in the country. I think there was like other 5 camps. So if they were about to shut it down, to shut all them down, the people wouldn't survive, you know.
So I'm talking as an American, like shut it down. So shut it down. In my mind, I'm thinking, you know, get rid of it so people can go home in a sense, right?
Oh.
So I'm thinking like not just shut it down where, you know,
like it's closed, like.
Yeah, but like so people can go home and you know they can go to where they're from because they ain't from the refugee camp. They from Rwanda, right? Or
well,
where they?
Here's the thing.
Okay.
So the country they're from don't claim them.
What country are they from?
Congo.
Oh, Congo. Is
Yeah.
it Congo Republic, or
Yeah.
just is it, or just the country of the Congo? I know it's a big area.
Yeah, I think it's the country of Congo.
Okay, so they
Yeah.
don't claim them.
They don't claim
So
them.
they ended up to Rwanda. How did they get? Ain't that kind of far?
No, it's not. They could
Okay.
actually walk there too.
Oh, they walk there?
Yeah. I feel like there's more to this.
Okay.
Because Rwanda and Congo is kind of close together.
I see.
And I heard stories. I don't know. I heard
What'd you
stories
hear?
that so I guess like a small part of Congo used to be Rwanda, right? And then since Congo and Rwanda is kind of close together, some people in Congo can speak Kinyarwanda.
Oh, I see.
And some people in Rwanda can speak like
Congo
yeah,
language.
Congo languages, whatever, like Swahili,
Yeah, oh, okay.
Lingala.
I see.
Yeah. So
Wow.
just and then what was I gonna say? So when the genocide happened, right? When the genocide happened, I think like everything changed because it happened to people in Rwanda, right? And then the Congo had already claimed that part that used to be like in Rwanda,
Oh, I
right?
see. I see.
So the people that were there, they had like ideas of being Rwandese, but then Rwandese don't want them no more, and the Congo does not claim them, even though they kind of like took over that part.
A section of land, right?
Yeah.
They left them homeless.
Yeah, but they still live there, right? So when the genocide happened, it didn't only happen to the people that were in Rwanda, they came for those people too, right? And then I guess those people were like my mom and their families and the other people that stayed in the camp. So when I think it was like Congolese people that did the genocide, I don't know. I could be wrong.
You don't know who did it?
I could be wrong. Like I hear so many stories and I kind of don't get into it that much because we lost so much people. But from what I be seeing like on social media and stuff, it might be like the Congolese people. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
So then they kicked them out. They kicked them out because they were coming after them. So the Rwandese people that were staying in Congo, they were like, well, I guess now we can go back to Rwanda, you know? So when they went back, Rwanda didn't want to take them back. And Congo, and then like where they were born, it was like in Congo because they took it, right?
Land.
Yeah, and they're like, well, can we like come back to Congo?
Man.
Congo does not want to take them, so they kind of like in the middle. They have no way.
Man.
Back to dignity, that's the call of the day. Where purpose hits different and hope finds its way. Investing in people and helping folks win at life. Turning struggle into power, turning pressure into light. Pull back the curtain, let the real ones speak. Truth in the stories that we drop each week. From the front line hustle to the heart chat. The backstage podcast is where it's at. When the world gets heavy, come and take your seat. Where the mission is strong and the message is deep. Back to dignity. We're on that path, so step in the circle where the truth feels right. Where the grit meets the grace and the dark finds the light. If you're seeking direction, we can help with that. Yeah, the backstage movement keeps you coming back. Pull back the curtain, let the real ones speak.
Pull back the curtain, let the real ones speak. Truth in the stories that we drop each week. From the front line hustle to the heart chat. The backstage podcast is where it's at. So take me back to dignity. for the soul of the scene just tapped. The Backstage Podcast. Yeah.